All right. What's going on, everybody? So, I basically redid my carbs again. I had a leak that was coming from my float bowls, and yeah, so I took them all apart. I put new gaskets on it. Everything's airtight now, and you can definitely tell a difference now that it's airtight. The way that my bike idles, the way that my bike sounds, like all that. The only thing I don't like, because I put new lines on here, I gotta tighten my throttle. It's a little bit too much free play for my taste. But other than that, it seems like it's gonna be running really good. Want to take it out, and I guess we'll find out.
All right, guys, so today we're just gonna be riding around. It's another really great warm day. It's like, I don't know, 34 degrees, maybe 40 degrees. It's not too bad, but you know, when it's time to get out, it's time to get out. Look at these roads, man. That's the one thing I hate about living where I live, is the roads are tore up, man, and it just tears my bike up. If you don't know what you're doing, you're definitely gonna drop your bike, fall into a pothole. You never know, anything can happen. But we're pulling up on the projects. I used to live over here when I first moved back from Virginia. I was staying with my brother for a little while. He was living out here for a bit, and yeah, it's definitely the Jets, as you can see. You know what I mean? We got trash cans in the road, you know, and during the summer, man, it's lit over here. I'm gonna have to shoot a moto vlog over here one of these days during the summer. You see everything over here: drugs, prostitution, cops, you name it, it's over here. All right, so currently I'm looking for the highway. I'm trying to open it up, rip the throttle a little bit, test my bike, kind of see where everything's at. Like I said, it was sounding good, it was feeling good, so the only way to test that really is to take it on the highway, get some zoomies in. So that's where I'm headed right now, and yeah, let's have some fun. Alright, so one thing I noticed is I'm twisting my throttle. I'm only getting like 25% of my throttle. I don't know why my cables are getting stuck. Something's up. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look at it. But yeah, all these cars are about to start passing me, and I'm just like freaking out, like, why are these cars passing me? And I'm like, I can't. I'm ripping my throttle as hard as I can, and nothing's happening. Like, so I jumped off the highway. It wasn't on there too long, you know what I'm saying? Got a little zoomies in, but yeah. When you do your throttle cables, make sure you double check them throttle cables and make sure you have full throttle, because apparently I didn't have full throttle. And yeah, so I'm about to check that out. Enjoy this. I was doing some back roads, found some real nice little twisties, and yeah, just enjoy the vibes.
I still love you.
The one thing about riding back roads that's scary though is if something happens, you're kind of out there in the middle of nowhere, you know, when you're riding solo dolo. But if something were to happen, you know, somebody might not find you, you know what I mean? And I've been lost in the cuts, no reception, running out of gas, phone's about to die, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've pushed it there, but you know, I learned from my mistakes. Yo, it was so cold though. Like, I got home and my hands were stinging so bad the moment they started to hit a little bit of warmth. Felt like I was about to get nerve damage in the tips of my fingers. It literally hurt the entire day. But you know, I learned a valuable lesson. When it's cold outside, like, don't play with the cold. Make sure you got your heated gloves. Make sure you pack all your gear so you have your gear. You know, luckily I had on windproof pants, windproof top. You know, and just those two things alone keep me pretty warm. But yeah, I picked a really bad spot to turn off at right here. It's like all ice and mud and slush. But I'm pretty good at keeping my bike up and keeping myself stable. Can't stand having gloves on trying to type on my keypad or do anything. Like, I kept messing up. I was getting all irritated. I was just trying to pull up the maps just to figure out where the next place I was trying to get to. And obviously, as you see, I was getting frustrated, but it happens. There's a few places I found that have a lot of drops and dips, and sometimes you can find them. I never have my GoPro, and I ended up actually having my GoPro this time. I found one that was actually pretty fun to ride on. I always tell some people, like, riding on a motorcycle, depending on where you're riding at, it is like riding on a roller coaster that you're in control of. It's dope. But yeah, man, I just enjoy the freedom. I enjoy just going fast, and obviously, like I always say, be safe, but there's nothing that compares. Nothing. Yeah, don't be like me, guys. Don't be dumb. I always do stuff, let my intrusive thoughts get the best of me, and yeah. In this situation, I checked when I pulled over, and I didn't see anybody making that right-hand turn, but people could have changed and flipped the light at the last minute, and that could have been an accident. So be careful out there. I love y'all. Be easy. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, NSLXOMOTO. I love y'all. Stay safe out there. Out.